Hey, everybody. Welcome to Website Royalty Town Hall number 30. I am Kim White, and I am joined by Denise Millay, who, yes, she is the findability queen. Today, we're talking about one of the simplest ways to start growing your audience on Kajabi. It's your first lead magnet funnel. And I'm going to give a little soapboxy moment here. I hate the word funnel, but that's what we're talking about, is the sequence of things you need so that someone knows you're the person that solves the problem they have. So I'm excited about it, and it'll all be in a weekend.
Right. Now, as Kim said, don't let the word funnel scare you. A funnel does not have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be 20 pages, 10 emails, and a huge giant strategy board, right?
That's right. For this weekend, your funnel only needs to be four pieces: a simple lead magnet, an opt in page, an email that delivers the lead magnet, and a thank you page.
And that is it. One small free resource, one clear page, one delivery email, and one next step.
But first, we want to share with you what came up in Website Royalty, the private group this week. We figure if the Royals are asking these questions in the group, you might have the same questions too.
Absolutely. So we talked a bit about links and blogs and what they do for you and what you should do, how to create them, whether you should link to things that um, relate to that topic so your reader has things to go further with you and understand more. So that was kind of cool.
Talked about navigation bars. So, navigation bars can be someone's nemesis if they don't understand them. One of the things that I hate about navigation bars is if you put all the links that you have to all the things in the very top of your page, you can really ruin your mobile experience because it just comes up with this huge long list instead of letting them get to what they're after. So
Right.
we had a whole conversation about when to use multiple links and drop downs and those kind of things for your navigation bar and when not to.
Mhm. And also placeholders. So placeholders are graphics you might put in place when you don't have something ready, or it might be a coming soon page if you're not ready to reveal something.
Mhm. It gives you the ability to work on something, though, without someone coming there and going, well, that's messed up. It gives them information when they land there so that you are seen as in progress, not just, you don't know what you're doing. So that's an important piece.
Definitely, definitely.
Then we talked about newsletters. So a newsletter is a great way to stay in touch with someone. We usually use nurturing newsletters. So it's newsletter is the information side. The nurturing part is the message from you so that
Right.
it's personal. So we like to use the hybrid version of this, but we had a discussion about the difference between nurturing ones, newsletters, hybrids. We had that discussion of why it's important to continue to, be in touch so someone doesn't think you just don't care.
Right, right. And to be consistent is the biggest part of all these things that we produce, right? We
Hmm.
also talked about registration forms and where to use them when you have an event or you have something coming up and you need someone to sign up for it and what happens with that form.
And I will just say the follow up is where most business owners and entrepreneurs drop the ball. The
Mm,
follow up from getting all those registrations and all those registered people, registered people, you need to do something with them. And you need to love on them, and you need to continue to have a conversation with them. Don't just make the form and go, okay, that's all you get. So
drop
I
them
think
off in the corner, right?
drop them off at the corner. We talk about that a lot,
Do
Denise.
don't we? Did we do that last one too? All right. Well, Kim and I help small business owners use strategy and tech to strengthen and expand their relationship with customers. So let's get going with this week's topic.
By the end of this town hall, you will know how to build your first lead magnet funnel in Kajabi in a weekend. And by the way, one of the things we often do inside Website Realty is help you keep testing lead magnets so you can see which ones actually attract future buyers.
Right. And then we're going to start now with why a lead magnet funnel matters. A lot of entrepreneurs want more sales, but they don't have a simple way for people to raise their hands first.
And that's really what a lead magnet does. It gives someone a small, helpful win in exchange for their email address. I want to point out every freebie costs something. And don't not honor that they're giving you access to them with their email address. That is a first step in them trusting you. It's what you do with that email
Right.
address that teaches them how you're going to do business with them.
Right. It is a lot of trust that they're giving that away. So, yeah. But it also says, here's a taste of how we help too. So, if that taste is useful, clear, and connected to what you eventually sell, you're not just collecting random emails, right?
You're building a list of people who are interested in the kind of help you provide. That's why this is so powerful. You know, a good lead magnet is not just free content, it's the beginning of a relationship.
Right. Okay, so let's break down the four pieces of a simple lead magnet funnel. The first piece is the lead magnet, whatever it is you're giving away. And then you have a page where someone is going to land and they're going to opt in, where they're going to say, yes, I want your lead magnet. Here's my information. Then you need an email that delivers what you offered, which is the lead magnet. And then you need a thank you page to let them know that their submission worked and here's what to expect. Four
So,
pieces.
so piece one is the lead magnet. Sometimes they're called a freebie. Sometimes they're called a freemium. They have different names for them, but it's basically a PDF, a checklist, a template, a worksheet, a swipe file, a quick guide, mini training, whatever it is, you want it to be small because you're literally giving it to them as a gift. Like here is a gift I'm giving you to start our relationship. So don't create a 78-page ebook this weekend as if you would be, like us and try to do something like that.
No, I've never done that. The best first lead magnet solves one tiny problem. So here's an example. You have a checklist to set up your first Kajabi landing page. That is a small thing, one step. A template for a welcome email, a worksheet to choose your first offer idea, quick guide to plan your first mini course. Small, specific, useful, and that is the goal.
And let me just throw this out there, Denise. This is not planned, but if anyone wants a checklist from this town hall, we're happy to give that to you because we know how intimidating it can feel to get started doing these things. And this is literally what leads to you getting paid in your business is you have to build that relationship. So here is the question to ask. What is one small thing my ideal person needs before they're ready to buy? Not everything, but one thing.
So let's say if you sell a course, your lead magnet might help them choose the right starting point.
If you sell coaching, your lead magnet might help them diagnose the problem.
If you sell a membership, your lead magnet might give them a small, repeatable habit to help them out.
And the best lead magnets are close to the sale. They attract people who would actually want what you sell later. Inside Website Royalty, this is one of the things we help you refine. We do not just ask, is this freebie cute? We ask, does this attract the right buyer?
Now, for piece number two, you need an opt in page. And this page has one job: get the right person to say yes and give you their email.
This page isn't meant to be a full website. We get it in our heads it has to be this big, huge thing. It is not. Your opt in page only needs a clear headline, a short explanation of what they get, 3 benefit bullets, a simple form, and a clear button.
Easy, right? So your headline, let's talk about your headline. You can follow this pattern. Get the resource, lead magnet, that helps you with a specific result. For example, get the checklist that helps you plan your first Kajabi landing page.
Or it could be download the template that helps you write your first welcome email.
Then, after the headline, you add your 3 benefit bullets. For example, it could be you will learn how to, or you will know what to, or you will walk away with.
And your button. Don't underestimate your button. They will use it to submit the form. So it should say something that entices them to finish the form and send their info to you. You can use send me the checklist, download the template, get the guide, or yes, I want the worksheet. Remember to keep it simple and clear because clear beats clever every single time.
Does. Okay, so once someone opts in, they need to receive the lead magnet. This this is our piece number 3, the delivery email. This is where Kajabi can help you deliver it automatically.
Your delivery email can be short, and we suggest it's short.
Right. Something like, welcome, here's the checklist you requested. Click here to download it. And then over the next few days, we'll send you a few simple notes to help you take the next step.
That is seriously enough. There is no need to write a novel. They're not going to read it anyway. You
Mm.
just need to warmly deliver what you promised and let them know what comes next.
And if you already have a welcome series for people that join your list in other ways, this lead magnet can be added right into it as another email in the sequence.
And if you're following our In a Weekend series, we just showed you how to set up that welcome email series. So never fear if you haven't done that yet. You can add it after you do this, or you can go back to the previous town halls and find all the In a Weekend things. So we want to say that too. That is how your simple weekend project becomes part of a bigger Kajabi system.
Right. So now let's talk about the last piece, number 4, the thank you page. A lot of people ignore this page, but it matters.
Mhm. The thank you page is what someone sees right after they opt in. So it should do 3 things. It should confirm that they're in. They push the right button. They have confidence now that they're where they're supposed to be. It should tell them to check their email so they know you're going to communicate with them. And it should give them one simple next step. It can be as simple as go check your email, add us to your contacts, like go to the homepage. It can be any of those things.
It could also be, watch a short video or
Mhm.
join the community if you like this, or follow our podcast, or here's a blog post relating to what you downloaded, or check out our starter offer.
But again, one next step. Try not to overwhelm them with other choices the second they say yes.
A simple thank you page could say, you're in. Your checklist is on its way to your inbox. While you wait, here's the next best thing to do.
That feels clear and helpful, not, you're in a weekend, you're in this thing and now you got to do these other 17 steps. Like,
Right. So let's make ourselves a doable weekend plan, in a weekend plan. Friday, you choose and create the lead magnet. Pick one small resource, make it a PDF, checklist, or template. Keep it simple and useful.
Saturday, build the opt in page and thank you page. Write the clear headline, add 3 benefit bullets, add the form, create a thank you page with one next step. We're going to tell you the cheater version, is what I'm going to call it. Use Co-Founder. Co-Founder is Kajabi's AI business partner inside of Kajabi. It is so good. Let it help you not stare at a blank screen.
And if you ask it, it'll tell you the exact steps in Kajabi to set these things up too, which is very helpful. It's your help system too. Okay, so Sunday, we're going to set up the delivery email and test it. You make sure the email sends. So you create the email. There's a test email button within the creation process that you use. You make sure that sends. When you get it, you check that the link works, right? Once you verify that, then you start from the outside as if you were a customer or someone just encountering it, and you actually opt in and you read it like a new subscriber would.
So this is one of the scary parts, but don't be scared. Be courageous.
Mhm.
Share the opt-in page with a few real people. So remember, your goal is not perfection. Your goal is feedback and proof. Do people want this? If you're giving something away and nobody's opting in, why? Do they sign up, the people that you send it to? If
Right?
they didn't, ask them maybe why.
Do they click? Is your button doesn't have something that makes them feel good about it? Do they reply when you ask them to? That is where the learning starts.
Now, here's where Website Royalty, the private group, comes in. Your first lead magnet is not the only lead magnet you will ever create. We have several hundred that have accumulated over the years, like a lot of years, y'all, but we have a lot of things to be helpful. We want to be helpful.
Right. So think of it as your first experiment.
And inside Website Royalty Private Group, we help you come up with more lead magnet ideas and test which ones attract the right people.
Because not every freebie attracts buyers. Some freebies actually attract people who only want free stuff.
And while we want to help people who want free stuff, we also need to attract those that actually want to come and find the rest of the solutions we offer. So we help you ask better questions. Is this lead magnet connected to what you sell? Does it solve a problem your buyer already knows they have? Does it lead naturally to this next step? And the right people, are they opting in? I'll give you one example of a freebie that may not make sense when you first think about it, but we give a free checklist for the right kind of poses if you're having a branding photography session.
Right.
It leads to them getting the things they need so we can help them put them on their website. It leads to the things that we do in the Website Royalty group, in the Kajabi things. So that is one lead magnet that may not seem at first to connect to something, but it does, because over time you want to have your face on your website, not somebody else's.
Right. Right. Then we help you improve the page, the email, the thank you, and the follow up after you ask all these questions and you analyze what results you get.
And over time, one simple funnel can become a real audience building machine.
And not because it was perfect on day one, because you kept testing and improving it.
So, for the example I gave, let me just say we have given that away hundreds of times, and
Mhm.
we have converted dozens of people from that one lead magnet. That doesn't sound like a lot till you start adding that up. For every lead magnet, we get so many people to sign up for things. We get so many people who connect with us, join the community, whatever it is you're trying to build. This is the way to start. So, your assignment from this town hall is simple: build your first lead magnet funnel in Kajabi this weekend.
And use the 4 pieces we talked about today. Choose one small lead magnet, create one opt in page, write one delivery email, and build one thank you page. 4 pieces.
Then test it, send it to real people, and watch what happens.
If you're already on Kajabi, this is your weekend project.
And if you're Kajabi curious and ready to start building with support, visit our website royalty page, use our Kajabi affiliate link, and you'll receive one full year inside the Website Royalty private group as our bonus. You do not have to build alone. You do not have to guess your way through the copy, the tech, or the next page.
Inside Website Royalty will help you create more lead magnets, test what works, build funnels that attract people who are more likely to become buyers.
I love all of this, and I'm excited because that's today's Website Royalty Town Hall, but we're really glad you're here with us. Next week, we'll be sharing another thing from our In a Weekend series, and it's your first paid workshop in a weekend. So go build the front door to your list. We'll see you inside Website Royalty and back here next time. Love y'all.